Okay, welcome back everybody for another video of Ultimate General, American Civil War. Today we're going to be playing the Second Battle of Bull Run. Following the recent events of Peninsula Campaign, a portion of our forces initiated a wide flanking maneuver and raided the Union supply depot at Manassas Junction. Pope's line of communications with Washington was threatened, and he had to abandon his defensive line at the Rappahannock River. We withdrew a few miles to northwest and took up a defensive position on Stony Ridge, with hope to lure Pope into a trap. The rest of our army had left Richmond almost undefended to reinforce us and attack the unsuspected Union army. Okay, so the way I've got it set up is our second corps is going to be the diversion. We're going to be taking up a position in this area. This makes it seem like we're going to be forming a defensive line, but this makes it seem like we're going to be advancing. If I remember, we have to hold a defensive line. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the battle. And then we're going to have reinforcements coming in from this flanking position. So if I remember the battle correctly, we tend to hold on this ridge. The Union comes and hits us. We hold out, and then our reinforcements come and sweep them from the field, just like that. But let's go ahead and play it out and see what happens. The Union will surely have more men in this battle than 9,000. I think this battle plays out over several days, and so in the coming days we should see the Union force growing. Our raid to the Union's massive supply depot at Manassas Junction was a success. This huge blow to their rear dislodged the Army of Virginia from their defensive lines along the Rappahannock River. We now move northwest, challenging them to follow us. General Pope, the new commander of Army of Virginia, is isolated. This is a good location to set up a trap and attack him with all of our forces before he is reinforced by General McClellan. We took a big risk when we left Richmond undefended, but, as we expected, McClellan did not attempt any offensive maneuvers on the peninsula. The rest of our army will attack tomorrow and deal a flanking attack to the unsuspecting Yankees. Currently, General Pope assembles his army and all reinforcements near Henry Hill. He will most likely withdraw to Washington to the northeast unless we do something about it. A diversionary attack would probably convince him to stay in the area and fight. The division of Rufus King is headed to join Pope's main army through the small town of Groveton. It is time to draw their attention. We are dispatching some of our forces forward, and then we should attempt to defend Bronner's farm. General, it is advised not to risk losing many men or artillery in this engagement. Night is falling. Our main purpose is to reveal our position and lure Pope's army into attacking us tomorrow. So we need our army at the ready for this defensive battle. Okay, and if I remember correctly, this battle doesn't really have any impact on the next phase. So let's leave our Lorenz out of it. Let's bring in this. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to hold, like whether we lose the farm or not, it doesn't really matter. But I think we're just going to like hold this position. Oh, we're short a brigade. Do I want to bring in Forrest? I feel like I shouldn't. What do our skirmishers have? Let's see, MJ&G, Musket, Springfield. Let's bring the skirmishers for the fun of it. But yeah, we're gonna try to hold out this position, maybe get into the woods and just kind of shoot anyone that tries to cause problems for us. It's our 3-inch guns. Here are Napoleons. Do I want to move our artillery into these woods? I'm not so sure. But I am also worried about getting like flanked, which would not be great. But I'll have McGinnis kind of watch the flank along with Bloom. Since we're just marching into position, I'm going to speed it up a little bit until Meager and Magleton get into a firing position. There we go. Let's move McGinnis over here. Let's everybody shoot. Gibbon. Okay. It's not ideal. We'll see if they come after the artillery. If they do, I'm going to start moving my artillery back. But for right now, we'll just keep everyone down here. Move Guinness over here. See if we can't hit these skirmishers coming up. Let's move Phelps forward a little bit. I don't like Magleton getting flanked by these skirmishers. And if Patrick is just going to sit there, then I will bring McGinnis over here. And I have no qualms about them just sitting there and not really participating. And Phelps is in range to unleash some shell, so I'm going to have him do that. And hopefully that will start to push Gibbon out, since they're already wavering. So I'm going to get us run into position, since he's not moving too quick through these woods. And I think we are taking a lot of damage from this artillery, which is unfortunate. The Mississippis, they're not our best rifle, but I mean, I also just don't want a unit like this going to waste. It's fine. It's fine though. This is our 2nd Corps. And they can afford to take some losses. We still haven't been able to get Gibbon to rout. I'm a little surprised by that. Gibbon is holding strong. I might even try seeing if McGinnis can... Oh, we've got a charge over here from Doubleday. So let's everyone focus on him. I'm going to bring McGinnis down to countercharge. There we go. Yeah, McGinnis did really well, pushing back Doubleday. And looks like we got these skirmishers back here to back off. I was just concerned about them coming in and shooting our artillery in the rear, but Bloom's reaction and then turning the artillery was able to get them to withdraw. And we should be going into the next phase of the battle here. Yep, proceeding to the next day. Alright, as you can see, we are on even footing now with the Union. We've got roughly the same amount of troops. So let's get into the battle. Actually, let's read the description, then we'll get into the battle. It says, "Our plan is going well. Pope took the bait and is preparing to attack us at Stony Ridge. We must hold this strong defensive position until reinforcements arrive. We expect the first forces late afternoon." Also, one kind of fun thing to show off is I could go into camp here, and I could actually, replace some of the losses that we took. I know Magleton is down probably about 100 men, right? But I'm not going to mess with this until the very end of the battle. I'm going to let our losses just be sustained for the moment. It seems that Pope fell into our trap. He mobilizes his forces to attack. We spotted large formations of infantry advancing from this direction behind Matthews Hill. There is also enemy activity from southwards. Watch your flanks and hold your ground, General. If we lose Stony Ridge before our reinforcements arrive, our plan will fail and we will have to retreat. Okay. Now, if I remember right, we actually don't face that much resistance from the south. So I'm going to leave troops here that aren't as important. I'm going to take our artillery and move them over to here. We've got guys over there for some reason. McGinnis, I'm gonna move out. Lomax I'm gonna put here. I want McGinnis in like a reserve position, ready to help. With a counter charge, or cavalry will also fulfill that same sort of role. We'll move Peabody over here. Um, let's get this artillery into position right here. We'll get Phelps over here. Get Forrest moving. Peckham gonna move a little bit further north. Stockton, I want up here. Probably behind Magleton. I feel like am I missing an artillery piece, or is this all of them? One, two, three, four. No, this is all of them. Let's see what else. Okay. No. Let's put Cake in here. I will leave Haskell here, but I'm going to take Leonard and Johnson over here. Warren will take up this defense. Schweitzer will be over here. And let me speed up the game since we're just getting into positions. And there's actually fortifications that I could occupy further up, but I don't think they're as useful to hold, mostly because if I take up these positions, then the Union troops can just move into like these woods here and fire at us. Whereas this position, they're in open ground, and it's just going to be much more advantageous for us. Okay, so here are the first Union troops showing up. Let's move Bloom forward to harass them as they advance. Let's get Johnson moved up. Leonard can be here waiting in reserve. I don't know what happened here. Dennison needs to be over here. I'll have Cake fill this hole. You can hold your fire for right now. Baron Alabak. Let's have Forrest come around to take a shot on Beardsley when they come by. Good volley from Bloom. And if they just want to run their cavalry up, I mean, that's fine with me. We'll take some nice free kills. Let's make sure we're targeting that infantry. There we go. That was a fantastic volley from Forrest. Got them to rout after that. I'm going to move Peckham forward a little bit. And I'm going to move Stockton to over here. That way we can support fighting off this northern advance, and then I can also redeploy him a little bit further south if needed. Let's bring Johnson up here. Okay, our artillery's firing on those skirmishers, that's good. That was pretty weak volley. him, go ahead and shoot this cavalry just walking around. Yep, all's going well in the south. And we'll just let our artillery do its work. Let's take a shot at Beardsley, please. Okay, we lost one man in Force Brigade, but that's not too bad. Let's make sure that we're responding down here, putting Haskell in a position to help. I'm gonna move Bloom forward and just have him start shooting into the Union infantry over here. We'll get some really good collateral damage on them. Yeah, I mean, the artillery is doing really well. We are using a fair amount of supply, which I would rather not, but yeah, maybe we'll hold off on resupplying for right now. Okay, we're moving some artillery up. Let's hit that artillery. Let me move Forrest actually to engage this artillery. Hold fire until we get close. Excellent. And we should be able to get reloaded before they are, so hopefully we can get another volley off. Okay, they're reloaded. Come up, take a volley. Excellent, we got them routing. Bloom's taking fire, so let's call him back. Bloom is wounded, fantastic. He didn't even take that many losses. Let's move Jennison over here to help. Great. Excellent volley. I can't believe Robinson actually turned to shoot Forrest. That's kind of crazy. But oh well. Looks like we're taking some artillery fire. Let's take a shot on Milroy before he reforms. Excellent. Great job. Okay, we mostly got out of range. Porter assaults. Pope for some reason stalled. He stopped attacking us. He appears to have mobilized for an all-out attack. We have also spotted a large formation, probably Porter's division, making a flanking maneuver towards our right flank. Cavalry was dispatched to cause a delaying action. If Porter succeeds, we will be in deep trouble. But here is the good news. Our first reinforcements are near and will arrive in about 2 hours. It's advised to not engage them. Have patience till tomorrow. The Federals will be exhausted and depleted by the continuous fighting, and all of our reinforcements will be present and rested. So the fight continues at Stony Ridge, General. Hold your ground. Alright, and we'll do exactly that. All four is back, but Bloom will keep engaged over here. Wow, that was a fantastic opening volley. Now, what I am very curious about is whether there are any infantry over here, and whether there's any reinforcing troops coming in. Okay, Meade is advancing down here. Let's give our artillery some supply. And move Stockton down just a little bit more. And let's move Johnston a little further over here. Looks like these Union troops are forming up over on this flank. If they get into range of Schweitzer, I will have Forrest move down there, and maybe our 2 cavalry units as well. But I am very curious if they have any units here. I kind of want to probe them because I know they have that artillery over here and I'd love to destroy it. But I'm also concerned about the units moving in over here. Oh, and there are some supplies. So let's have Cake move forward. Let's move our cavalry over here. I would love to take those supplies. I'm gonna move Phelps back a little bit just because they are taking a lot of, I think they're taking a lot of collateral damage, so I'm gonna move them back. And we're all supplied there. Looks like they're moving some artillery into position. Schweitzer is actually engaged over here with a unit I can't see. I don't know, it was Seymour. So far, no enemy units are turning up. Those supplies look pretty exposed though, so I think I will go take them. Oh, there must be artillery over here. Indeed, there is. So let's shoot them. And then keep moving on the supplies. Excellent, we've got one thing of supplies. Let's see if we can't take another. Doing a lot of micro down here. I know that some of our other flanks might be under pressure. But we're having a great time over here, so I mean, what can I say? And I think I am going to run Cake into melee over here. Just because we need all of our men in here. Air Forest. Yep. All in all, I'd say this worked out fairly well. I'm gonna move Denison down to keep escorting these supplies. Forest, come here. Good. We shattered them. So that was a little bit of a... That was a little bit bloody for our cavalry, but overall I think that was a good trade to have shattered 3 artillery units, an infantry unit, and gotten 2 supply wagons. Fairly happy with that. And we will do our best to destroy McLean's unit over here and prevent them from getting a hold of these supplies again. We're getting close, and then open fire. Excellent. Escort this artillery back. And let's go ahead and get Peckham some more ammunition. Everyone here is doing great. And you know what? Why not steal these supplies too? If we can. And let's see if we can't escort these supplies as well. Well, it looks like we've stirred up a little bit of a hornet's nest. All these units are moving, trying to trying to get these supplies back, which is funny. Cake we've got coming back. These supplies we've got. There we go. Yeah, Swites are still doing fine for the most part down here. Looks like Jackson is also shooting Schweitzer, which is not ideal. So we're going to come down and deal with them. I'm going to bring all of our cavalry down for this. We'll get Cake back in position so he can rest up. Or maybe I'll put Cake over here for right now to help defend these supplies. Let's move Bloom. And let's get our cavalry into a better position here. Take the artillery we got here. Let's run Dennison out. And Looks like there's another corps here ready to attack. Yeah, it looks like they will recover these supplies, but not before paying dearly for them. Great. Oh, they've reloaded really fast. I didn't think they would reload that fast while they were turning. It's okay, we're going to be laying into them with a lot of firepower here. Looks like I'm getting flanked by the artillery. And let's call these units back. What do these guys have? Lorenz, pretty good. Ooh, we captured that whole unit, which is really good. Let's get them pulled back. Yep. Yeah, maybe actually move you guys forward. Because I would love to keep Jackson. And are we shooting here? Doesn't seem like it. So let's start moving Cake down. Let's move Leonard down. Peabody. Let's stage a withdrawal from over here. Because what we really want is to keep Jackson's brigade over here. So Haskell, why don't you run into position? Start presenting a threat to these units. And get their mind off of Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and move Johnston down here, just because our artillery pretty much has the situation locked down over there. Yeah, we actually have a lot of units down here. I wasn't expecting this many. Forest off to the side a little bit. And let's withdraw Haskell back to the forest cover. Warren's doing fine for right now. Let's bring a supply wagon down here. And I'm gonna let Warren take another shot, and then I'm gonna withdraw him back to safety. But I mean, this is a huge capture. Okay, that's great. Let's withdraw. cavalry rest up, or shock cavalry. And we will let the Union make the next move down here. Over here we're doing great, inflicting fantastic losses. I don't want Forrest getting shot, so let's move him. Kind of want Cake to stand here and recover some condition. And our artillery is just cleaning up over here. Doing a fantastic job. Maybe I put Cake, Denison, and Peabody off to the side here and try to flank them from this wooded position. I'll bring Forrest around for that. Denison here. Let's move Warren over here. General Porter's 5th Corps managed to reach our right flank. What? How did these skirmishers get across? Alright, I'm sending our shock troops back to deal with that, along with our shock cavalry. And these supplies are daring me to take them, so I will. Come on, just a little bit more. Got him. Yes, let's leave Johnston here. Good job, Warren. Let's see if we can't push Nagel away from this wooded position. I really don't want him setting up there. It will make it harder to push him out. Let's hold our fire for a minute. But yes, I am going to have McGinnis come sit in these woods, because I don't know how these skirmishers made it over. Burnsides, those are good. Oh, they're coming around the flank here. Okay, we pushed out Nagel. Very good. So yeah, let's just make sure that we are holding this position. Take a shot on Nagel with Forrest. and then fall back. Great. That was excellent. Let's remove these men. Let's get Bloom over here, probably. Maybe I will wait for Cook's unit to fire, and then I will move. Peabody. Let's get Leonard over here to help. Oh, there's a lot of troops over here. Yeah, there's a lot of troops over here. Johnson, come here. Forrest, come here. This is a little insane, especially that they just keep coming. Schweitzer's doing a great job. And we may let's just abandon this position. I want to consolidate my forces. Moving Johnson over here. Peckham has got these guys in his sights. Okay, that's good. Let's move into position. So let Forrest take a shot. Very good. Let's back him up. position is evolving over here, which is a-okay. We're all still good here. Peabody's actually not in cover at all. Let's back him up. And let's see if we can't get on the flanks of these brigades, just to make sure we are not taking too much damage. Oh man, there were 3 in there? I thought there were just 2. Okay, balloon fall back. Jettison in this fortification. I'm with Peabody over here. I'll keep Cake. Oh, forest. And it's not one thing, it's another. Let's have Leonard start to come out. What's Johnson have? The MJ&G? Okay, that's pretty good. I don't know how I'm flanked when I'm hitting them head on, but that's fine. Forrest is wounded. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then let's charge here. And then it's like a bunch of charges here. Leonard's routing. Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, let's just help break Buchanan. Excellent, we got him. We'll keep working them over here. Alabok suffered quite a few casualties. Bear's still in good fighting shape though, as is Johnson. Denison taking a lot of damage. Let's move Cake to support. Oh, forgot about my boy Bloom over here. Hopefully another charge. Buchanan, come join the POW camp. Alright, that's another. Leonard, you've done great. Let's rescue. Great, that's another unit captured. And let's get... How are we doing over here? Still doing fine. Excellent. Haskell's feeling heroic. Our first reinforcements arrived. It's best to reserve them till tomorrow to attack with fresh condition. Well, I don't know. Why don't we just bring them up if we can? We have captured a lot of Union troops though, which is kind of fun. And we're going to charge in here. Send him over here as well. Should come help out down here. Chapman has surrendered. Yep, we'll just charge in. Oh, Pogue. How's Cake doing? Cake is okay. We'll take our supplies. Thank you very much. Haskell is actually fine. And I want all these units moving up to support. Supplies are nice. You guys come over here. Let's come here. Oh, yep, there is a charge. Let's bring these men back. Oh jeez, I wasn't watching Pogue. That wasn't great. I think we lost like 100 guys there. we should hold out up here. But I do know we've got some pretty good weaponry that we've captured here. So we'll just add them to the POW camp. I'm really sorry, Pogue, that I wasn't microing you better. Let's get our skirmishers moved up. Let's Hodgson got MJ and G's, nice. Sorry, Pogue. And they've got pretty decent weapons. Not the Lamats, but still pretty decent. Schweitzer did really well holding off that attack. We can pull these guys out. Leonard, I am going to keep in reserve. Peabody, I'm going to move over here. Pogue, come here. Kemper, get. How's Johnson doing? Honestly, not great. His morale, his condition isn't great. So I actually don't want to charge him in at the moment. Denison's still doing well. What if we bring our shock cavalry over here? Along with Pogue. And then Forrest, we let them get a shot on Gibson. Excellent. Yep. Yep, let's spread these guys out some more. Let's let our tired soldiers rest a bit. How are these supplies doing? They still got a lot left. Still got a lot left in the tank. These guys around. Siegfried, come up here. What did I do with Forrest? Here he is. Okay, they shattered. Yeah, I am tempted to just run Haskell in. Yeah, I do just want these guys to just run up. Johnson and Warren can just keep pouring on some fire over here. I'm gonna get Leonard in position. The north is just totally neutralized. They're just not doing anything. Bloom, come over here. Yeah, you too. Avenger's taking a lot of damage. Get a shot in with Forest. And Forest is coming back. Excellent. Just keep advancing over here. Hodgson doing great. Haskell doing great. Keep on coming. And move Forest up again. Take a shot. Excellent. Our cavalry units, let's keep moving them. Trimble, I want to find, I believe it was Carr who was over here. I'd love to find that Carr unit. There they are. Okay, that's one. Yep, Hodgson putting in some great work. Oh man, it got away. Got one more minute over here. I want to make it count. Okay. Proceeding to the next day. Okay, well, I had decided earlier that I was going to split this video up into two separate videos depending on the length of the battle. Already I think we're sitting at somewhere close to an hour and a half if we haven't hit that already. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here. We'll call this video day 1 and 2, and then I will fight day 3 of the second Battle of Bull Run and put that in a separate video. But thanks everybody for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I think we've done pretty well. We haven't lost too many men, and we have inflicted some very serious casualties on the Union side. So please come back for the second video of this. Again, really appreciate you all watching. Please leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Really appreciate any support you guys can throw my way. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.